Best things to do with artificial intelligence. Introduction.
The artificial intelligence AI revolution is happening. It's happening faster than we all expected, and it's already changing the way that we do things. We have already seen the emergence of voice-activated digital assistants like Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant, autonomous vehicle AV technology on highways, and more. In this post we will explore some of the best activities you can do with AI today.
Artificial intelligence is the next big thing.
AI is the next big thing. Artificial intelligence AI is already transforming industries, from medicine to finance to transportation. It's also helping us tackle some of the biggest challenges we face as a society, like climate change and poverty, and it will only get better in the future.
It's going to transform everything.
Artificial intelligence is going to change everything. It will transform the way we work, live and play. AI will change the way we travel, communicate and learn. AI will even change how we eat, drink and sleep. The most obvious applications of AI are in businesses where it's used to automate processes that were previously done manually or through automation software. For example, replacing call center workers with artificial intelligence-based chatbots so they can focus on customer service instead of answering calls. Automating stock traders so they don't have to make decisions based on human intuition and risk losing money. Automating self-driving cars so they can drive themselves safely around town without crashing into anyone else's car, and all these things benefit both consumers who get cheaper prices for goods/services at lower rates because there's less overhead costs associated with hiring employees, saving tax dollars by eliminating payroll taxes from employees' paychecks, creating new jobs where none existed before because there was no way for employers' needs, such as needing someone who knows how electricity works but doesn't know what kind of plug fits into which outlet machine to meet those needs without having someone else do those tasks manually. So again, saving tax dollars.
We're at the beginning of a new era of human-computer interaction.
In the future, artificial intelligence will be an integral part of our lives. It will help us with everything from driving cars to interacting with family and friends, so it's important that we understand what AI is and how it works before we start using it. The good news is that today's AI technology can already do some pretty amazing things, and it's only going to get better. We're at the beginning of a new era in human-computer interaction, one where computers can understand us better than humans do themselves, make decisions based on what they know about us rather than just following orders, and even learn new tasks without being explicitly programmed. The first step towards this future has been taken by companies like Google DeepMind, who are developing ways for their systems to adapt over time according to changes in their environment or behavior patterns. This means that our computers could someday become smarter than us altogether and vice versa.
AI is already transforming industries, from medicine to finance to transportation.
Artificial intelligence is being used in many different industries, from medicine to finance to transportation. In the healthcare field, AI can help doctors determine which patients are likely to benefit from surgery or radiation therapy based on their genetic makeup. It also allows them to create personalized treatment plans for each patient based on the best available evidence. This could mean that some patients could avoid having procedures that might not be right for them or cause more harm than good, or both. On top of this, doctors can use predictive analytics techniques such as machine learning algorithms that analyze data collected through medical imaging tests such as CT scans and MRI scans so they can identify signs of cancer earlier on. This allows them more time before having invasive procedures like biopsies or surgeries performed by experts who specialize in these areas, rather than allowing those same doctors who specialize only in generalist practices like cardiology, where there is no requirement for special training.
It will help us tackle some of the biggest challenges we face as a society, like climate change and poverty.
AI will help us tackle some of the biggest challenges we face as a society, like climate change and poverty. AI can be used to tackle climate change by helping us find ways to reduce carbon emissions and make sure that they don't get released into the atmosphere again. It could also help us prevent sudden changes in weather patterns that could lead to floods, droughts, or other natural disasters. AI can also be used in healthcare systems so that doctors have access to more accurate diagnoses and treatments for patients who need them most, but only if those systems are built correctly first. But it's also creating new ones. There are ethical questions about what happens when AI gets too smart for our own good, and there are concerns that technology companies may be biased against certain groups of people or countries.
But it's also creating new ones. There are ethical questions about what happens when AI gets too smart for our own good, and there are concerns that technology companies may be biased against certain groups of people or countries.
AI is not a toy. It's not something you can play with until your friends get bored and leave. It's a tool that can help us solve some major problems in our world: climate change, healthcare reform, and who has access to healthcare, food security. The list goes on. But we need to be careful how we use this technology and others to make sure they don't hurt anyone along the way.
This technology has a potential to destroy jobs and depress wages, but not just yet.
For now, it's just changing how we work and live. There have been recent strides in training algorithms so they can do things like read lips or translate languages more accurately than people can. Artificial intelligence AI is changing the way we work and live. AI is helping us do things that were previously impossible, expensive, or risky. It's making the world a better place. AI can read lips better than humans can. It can translate languages more accurately than people can. It helps us understand how cars drive safely on roads without drivers. It helps us identify cancerous tumors in scans of human tissue with 99% accuracy, and so much more.
Conclusion.
We're in the middle of a revolution here, and we'll be better off for it. AI is going to transform our lives in so many ways, but it's not going to change everything overnight. And even if it does make some jobs obsolete, there will always be other opportunities for those who are willing to work hard for them.